A gazebo to call our own. Aw.
That you stand here before me is proof that Halone smiles upon me this day. I have need of your assistance, hero. And before you think to run away screaming in terror, I pray you hear me out. What? What if we ever run away from anything? Okay, that's probably an overstatement.
Just his personality.
It concerns the esteemed and now missing and presumed dead Knights of the Heavensward. None have returned to the capital since all the unpleasantness began. Yet recently we have heard rumors of these honored sirs walking the streets. It is heresy most foul, I say, and I mean to get to the bottom of it. But we will need all the help we can get, which means, Fury take me, we could benefit from a certain individual's serendipity. Besides, if we don't seek him out, he's like to show up at the worst possible time anyway. At least this way, it'll be on our terms, and we can keep on that boy... Mehmet! Yes, right. You must be wondering why I asked you to come. Well, you and the inspector seem to enjoy a natural rapport, so... Praise alone, for a moment I thought you'd make me beg. This may well be my last chance to prove my worth to my superiors, and if I can't... to Fort Tom's Manor.
Bye.
See ya.
I mean,
Say
if you can't,
bye
you'll just get moved around to a different position. I think
it'll be like, I don't know, getting what's the
It'll
worst
just be
assignment that
restationed
you
in
could
the
get?
church.
I was gonna say, what's the worst assignment you can get when you're already assigned in a frozen death trap?
Mm-hmm.
It's not frozen right now. It's sunny.
The meat freezer in the meat place.
Because, Gigi, such behavior is unbecoming a gentleman.
But why, Papa Hildy? Why is it unbecoming a gentleman?
What's up?
Ah, Inquisitor Seer, Knuckle, Hero, good evening to you both. Are you come as adoring fans or on business?
Business. Always business, you may rest assured.
And I never do anything.
Then I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, am at your service. Is it a robbery, murder, tax evasion, avoision?
Avoision? Avoision?
Avoision? Wait, before we get into that, what's going on here?
Much as it pains me to admit it, my beloved Kiki, the apple of my eye, the fruit of my loins,
No.
attempted to deface this lovely gazebo. Naturally, as his father, it falls to me to see him return to the straight and narrow.
That's not true. I was drawing a family crest for our home.
Now, Gigi, I know you are fond of this gazebo, as we all, but it belongs to Lord Edmund. You wouldn't want to steal from Uncle Edmund, would you?
I guess not. Then where is our gazebo, Papa Hildy? And does it have a warm stove with a steaming kettle too?
So that's,
No,
I guess
don't
that's what
draw
they're going
attention to
for.
it.
It's supposed to just cause heat. That's it. Wildly
Oh,
inefficient.
Gigi. Don't you see? We have no need of kettles or gazebos. As gentlemen inspectors, the world is our oyster. We can go whither where we please. Where the red fern grows or the wild rose blooms.
Oh, don't go where the red fern grows.
And yet you've been sleeping in Lord Edmund's gazebo for how long?
I don't care about wild roses. I want to live in a gazebo with Papa Hildy and Mama Nashu. Gazebos are quite expensive and dangerous if not domesticated.
Dangerous indeed, my boy. And besides, we are gentlemen inspectors, free to travel the length and breadth of Eorzea in search of a case. Does that not sound more thrilling than whittling away the hours beneath a gazebo?
I guess.
Sad mammoth.
If it's a case you want, you need not go so far. They are currently investigating the reports of individuals masquerading as knights of the Heavensward. These contemptible charlatans are rumored to have tricked several hapless maidens into attending private parties for a small fee, with the promise of enjoying the company of these great sirs. Those who were foolish enough to attend found their experiences to be so traumatizing they have refused to discuss them in detail. Needless to say, your assistance in this matter would be greatly appreciated, and for it you shall receive due compensation.
Say no more, Inquisitor. Say no more. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, am well versed in the ways of the fair sex.
This is the mother. Oh no.
That seems like a weird source for saying that.
Hey, it's her.
Since when?
Oh yeah. Her hair's actually dipped in blood.
I like how she just has permanent blush marks
Like your character.
forever.
Makeup.
No, well, I'm aware, but I'm saying that she's just like permanently making herself look like she's blushing. It's funny. There's a difference between like making yourself have little rose-colored cheeks where you're trying to like put some color in your face, but she literally just has full-on pink. Like it's a bright, not even matching her skin tone pink color.
Yeah.
Mummy, mother dearest, I was under the impression you had departed full doll.
Uh-oh.
And leave my
This
beloved
guy's-
boy to keep on playing at being an inspector, as well as a father to a bloody mammoth. Bugger that, you're coming right home this instant.
How can you say such things? It is my life's calling to be an inspector. And Gigi is my son. He is a Mandeville man.
Grand.
Grand as it is to see you, you have come at a most inopportune time. The young women of Ishgard are in need of a champion to defend them from the fiends most foul. Come, Nashu, come, Gigi. We shall demonstrate to my mother our peerless investigative skills and bring these criminals to justice.
Thou's balls, he's stubborn. Probably gets it from his sorry ass of a father. I trust you a lot to help me keep him out of trouble. Right then, come along.
Ma'am, I don't do things.
Well, that could have gone better. And worse. Let's not keep them waiting.
I'm just here to be the POV character. Like the guy in Great Gatsby that doesn't do anything.
Question the maidens in the last vigil.
That's too many maidens.
Oh, you're right here. Might as well get you first. Hey, lady.
Up.
Please, do you think me so foolish to fall for their charade? From what I heard of the others, the said knights bore not even the slightest resemblance to the Heavensward. As if I had not already memorized every detail of my dear Sir Aldefel's face. Oh, wherever could he be?
You can't be crestfallen, you're not glowing blue. Doomed to die after Act 1. Where are you going? Where are you going,
What? Where are you guys going?
Andrew?
Ah.
Come back.
Okay.
I was just thinking of another thing. Okay.
But yeah.
I am truly outside her grace. My allowance all gone to waste on those, ugh, I dare not say. Mayhap those awful rumors are true. Mayhap I must needs accept that he now walks in Halone's halls.
I found out what the source of the joke is about the gazebo.
Oh.
Please tell.
It's an old D&D it's an old D&D joke.
Oh, so it was a mimic.
No.
No.
I'll explain it after we're done here. No.
Okay.
No meme.
I demand satisfaction, swift and terrible vengeance. How dare they prey upon a lady's emotions to line their pockets with gil? If Sir Charabert were here, he'd purge the lot of them like the festering sickness they are.
Yes. Pity he too remains missing. So very much a pity. Whoa, somebody's got a thing for them.
Papa Hildy, that grandmama over there is staring at us.
Now, Gigi, a gentleman must be more careful with his words. First of all, you only have one grandmother. Second, this is tremendously important. Never ever call her that. At least not yet. Promise?
Yes, Father, I promise not to call Grandmama Julian. Greetings, milady. Tips hat.
Much better.
Oh, ain't you a charmer? And there I was thinking I might have to rip your bloody head off if you say the G word one more time.
Like that, Papa Hildy?
Ah, my faithful assistants. Have you gleaned any new information?
Hang on. Other than the fact these women scorned seem to detest the fake knights with every fiber of their being.
These two women were telling me all about what they'd do if they cornered Sir.
Is this the best you can do then? Bloody oaths and girlish fantasies? And you call yourself a Manderville man?
I assure you, Mother, we are only just getting started. The tapestry of lies and deception, beyond which the truth hides, is oft unraveled with the tug of a single loose thread. I say, young lady, I would beg but a moment of your time.
Somehow I doubt that young lady was targeted by the charlatans we speak.
Aye, 'tis true. I was taken in by the false promise of those awful men. Long have I yearned for a chance to meet Sir Valian, so when they said I could, or finally could, I didn't hesitate for a moment. But when they escorted me to the manor and undid the blindfold, and I looked on the hideous faces of those so-called Grand Sirs, I screamed and fled. They were gone when I returned with the watch, but their neighbors said they had overheard them speaking about something seeking shelter in a place called Eorzea. I not know much of it, but I pray this information helps you in your search.
My lady, I swear to you here and now, I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, shall not rest until these dastardly fiends are punished for their foul crimes.
Well, that was helpful.
Huzzah! 3 cheers for Papa Hildy. Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray!
Hip hip hooray.
And there you have it. Our quarry can be found in Eorzea. Come, my loyal assistants. Justice waits for no gentleman.
That's all well and good, but I've never even heard of this idle shire. Have you?
I have.
You mean we're to travel to the Dravanian hinterlands? Right now, just like that?
I mean, if you can't afford it, I could do a free teleport.
Onward to Idleshire.
Return to a familiar spot.
Teleport.
Wow, wow.
Idleshire. Is this one of the places? Oh, it's this place.
It's one of the new areas. Yeah.
I was trying to remember if it was one of the places I kept having to go to for my dailies because it sounded so familiar. But no, it's the place we had to go through for that whole raiding arc.
Yep.
Oh yeah, mounts.
Yep, for the Alexander raid.
Doggy.
Truly, this magnificent settlement is a testament to the hard work and camaraderie of her uplander and gobble citizens.
Yes, well, I'm just glad we're no longer being pursued by fire-breathing dragons, musket-wielding grabs, and bomb-throwing goblins. You know, the other ones.
But they were no match for Lady Yulian and that pan of hers, am I right? I want to see her make the bad gobbies fly again.
Oh God.
God's sakes, Hildy. Accepted the Warrior of Light. This lot'd be dead in a ditch somewhere if it weren't for me. I'm also here.
Nonsense! I would never let any harm come to my loyal assistants or my beloved son.
If I may interject.
Now then, let us split up and question the good people of Ilshire. My keen inspector sense tells me that one of them has knowledge of the false knights we seek.
Just pouting.
Back. Doggy.
Elephant!
Oh God.
I got dogged twice in a row. Oh,
There's one right here.
loud
Squish.
jocks.
Goblin go squish.
We haven't seen these guys for a while.
Yes, Lord Jog knows the grand sirs. Sneaky uplanders seek to keep selves. Mingle not the gobble flock, but each to own. Lord Jog says no questions, only jingle shine.
All right. Let's go.
They're one of the gimmicky speech patterns that works.
Are you guys going to the other one, or which one are you guys going to? Oh, we're going.
Looks like everyone went there.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, you must be talking about them Grand Sirs. They drifted into Idleshire some time ago, as I recall. Paid visits to the great library, though I couldn't tell you why. What if mount for 5 feet? Meow.
Exceedingly experienced treasure hunter. Interesting.
Oh,
Wait,
I have extreme
Wait.
close up.
that's the same lady.
Maybe.
I think this is the person we're looking for. Yeah, I think this might be the villain, guys. I think it actually might be multiple women that look like this.
Oh, I know all about the Grand Sirs. They keep to themselves in that building of theirs. South of the round spot. You'd best watch out, though. They're a dangerous bunch, liable to kill you if you're looking at them cockeyed.
Effie,
He's dead.
nailed it.
Puffing a bit here.
Ah,
It's entirely possible that I've gone completely and utterly mad. but are you perchance the long twin sister of an Ishgarian noblewoman?
What? Look behind you, a three-headed gabagoo.
Why do I feel like I've not seen the last of that old woman? Wait a minute, you know what? I think she was also at the graveyard a long time ago, mourning her dead husband.
The graveyard.
Yeah, you remember when we walked up to the graveyard at one point after the whole Dragonsong War came to an end?
Oh, in a completely different storyline?
Yeah, I feel like we've seen her before.
I mean, it probably took a while to mold a face like that, so maybe they used it more than once.
Maybe? I don't know.
If only we had the testimony of a concerned citizen, which could conveniently direct us to the villain's precise location. The Grand Sirs are holed up in the building to the south of the markets. Good show, hero. There, that's the one. Come, let's inform the others. Twould seem that no one is home. There's naught we can do but wait then.
Papa Hildy, I just want to say that I really like this place. I think that you and me and Mama Nashu could have lots of exciting adventures if we stay here.
You may be right, Gigi. This community seems to have fostered an enlightened, free society, welcoming of honest souls willing to work and contribute to the greater whole. Did anyone happen to see a gazebo on the way in?
Anybody want to be slow fix?
As I live and Hildibrand, Helidor, Maximilian Mandermill.
Oh my god.
Could that be? I say, could you be slow fix coin toss?
Do you know this Gobby Inspector?
He's the one that you learned materia melting from.
Oh wow, that was a while ago.
I most certainly do. Why, Master Slowfix was my very first employer.
When traveling through Fenland long ago, Gobby Flock was waylaid by upland bandits. With no jiggly shine to pay brass blades, we had no way to backtake goods. Until we make busy deal with Gentleman Uplander, that is. With fastness he finds Uplander bandits and brings much bangy boom, and returns to goodly Gobby's missing goods and great justice. Henceforth Slowfix gains new appreciation for Uplanders, but for a chanced encounter with Gentleman Uplander, he never conceives of egalitarian utopia. One may even claim Hildy a founding father of Idleshire, with metaphorical tum flaps, that is.
Ha ha ha! Oh, the memories! It was a near thing, for the bandits were clever enough to see through my ingenious disguise as an innocent milkmaid. But in my haste to escape, I tripped over a barrel of fire sand, and, as they say, boom gobble doom.
How many times have you used that disguise?
Oh, no busy deals for the wicked. No busy deals indeed.
But, leaving that delightful antidote aside, ye gods, Master Slowfix, I was just looking at what you and your flock have made of these ruins. It's making me big eyes.
Our flock has come a long way since wandering days, but we have not forgotten Gentleman Uplander's kindness. Slowfix is here to offer hand-lending.
Well, far be it from me to refuse. My son Kiki has grown quite fond of your magnificent city, and so I should like to stay here with him and my assistant for a time. We would not require much in the way of accommodations. A humble gazebo, for example, would more than suffice.
Why settle for gazebo in perfectly good estate right behind you? Residents of building in arrears and Slowfix happy to evict them.
Oh.
But we were pursuing the fiends who lived here on suspicion of defrauding young women.
Fraud? In Slowfix's egalitarian utopia, this he will not abide. All the more reason to let Gentleman Uplander and his flock stay instead of Grand Sirs. No need for jingly shine either.
Huzzah! A giant gazebo to call our own.
They're called houses.
No.
It is a gazebo. End of story.
I do not know what to say. Thank you, Master Slowfix. Thank you.
No need for teary-eyed tongue flaps. Gobby Flock is possessed of moral obligation to repay Gentleman Uplander for past generosity. Enjoy new gazebo, and good luck with hunt for Grand Sirs.
I can only imagine what somebody who walked into your room right now would see, Keith, and what they would think.
Just talking into a mug.
I mean,
it's not that deep. Yeah.
Yeah, I've definitely done worse.
Papa Hildy, since this is our gazebo, is it okay if I draw her family crest on it?
I can think of no better way to celebrate this joyous occasion. And perhaps draw the ire of our new home's former tenants. Come, let us go and purchase some paints together. This gazebo shall be your canvas.
Now he's gone and gotten himself a sodding gazebo. Bloody hells, if he really thinks I'm going to let him keep on playing at being a father.
You could just leave.
Could just teach your son how to have children.
Aren't you all billionaires? Like, your lives don't have stakes. Just let him do his random bullshit.
She doesn't want her billion-dollar fortune going to some robot.
Oh no, low poly paint. Are we all on the lookout? Don't you guys own this place?
it's Drew picture of himself. She's shadow boxing. Just sitting there. Aw, that's adorable.
Aww. I'm personally offended I'm not in this picture.
Right?
You've made a grand enemy this day.
Damn.
Huh.
I don't think anybody lives here.
Nope. Well, technically they do now.
Like, I love that there's probably not an interior to show, so we're just stuck here.
Probably not, yeah.
Still no signs of the notorious Grand Sirs. I dare say we're going to need more paint.
How they keep the kid occupied forever.
Noise.
Actually there now! Oh shit! It wasn't just for the cutscene.
Good old world instancing. I mean, it's a lot more dramatic when you rebuild Moghome or whatever it's called in the Moogle quest chain. That whole building changes.
Much as it pains me to admit it, a gentleman's stamina is not without limits. I dare say I could do with a spot of tea.
Hey, Inspector. Is it just me or have those two been looking at us for the past few minutes? Inconspicuous.
They certainly look like main characters.
Oh, 'tis quite normal behavior for my adoring fans, I should think. When finally presented with an opportunity to meet their idol in the flesh, all too many succumb to their fear and flee.
Or maybe, just maybe, they're the Grand Bloody Sirs. Come on, they're getting away.
I'm beginning to think we're not going to meet Edgeworth in this storyline.
Probably
Yeah,
not.
I don't think so. So it would have been silly to have you voice him, because he doesn't even exist.
That just means I can feel really gracious. I can feel like it really helped a lot. It's just such a great friend.
Oh wait, where's the there it is. Delivery Moogle. Impart to me your gifts.
Idleshire. But which
What did you
ones?
pick up?
I also got myself where are they? No. There it is. Character. I'm going to. There we go. Wait, where's everybody?
At our
Are you
objective.
left? No.
Well, you think we're all just
I'm
gonna
coming.
wait around, you weirdo?
I didn't know.
You didn't know we were doing the quest we've been doing for the last 3 hours?
No, I didn't know if you were waiting around. I figured we're doing a quest. I'm not. All right, almost there.
Whoop, off the ledge. To my death.
I also got fire wheels.
They're extremely a lot.
That they are. Maybe I should consider picking those up as a birthday present for myself.
They're very cheap right now.
How much are they?
Are they still on sale?
I think so.
Nope.
Are they not on sale anymore?
I don't know. They were on sale when I got
Oh.
them, and I got them weeks ago.
Then probably not.
Yeah, I got them last week.
Maybe? I don't know.
Hearken to me! Hearken to me, you dastardly rapscallions! You have nowhere to run! Reveal yourselves at once! I shall not ask you again. Come forth, grandsirs. Name yourselves and answer for your misdeeds.
Yeah, they are still on sale.
Nice.
Till 17 USD is.
That seems more than what I paid for it. Why are they so old?
As time happened. Wants to be villain.
All right.
No one really.
Slayer of 1,000 worms, hush the silver spear which hath pierced the very heavens. O land.
Master of magics, ancient and awesome, the divine hand which hath defeated all maladies, save senescence and incontinence. Goonsbot. Grand Sirs, Excelsior!
We tried.
I don't know whether to laugh or to cry. Mayhap both.
Grandsires, Grandsirs, you stand accused of willfully and unlawfully convincing young maidens of Ishgard to attend private parties under false pretenses, thereby inflicting upon them terrible financial and emotional distress. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, am come on behalf of these poor defenseless innocents to see that no others are made to suffer as they did. Now, lay down your arms and surrender yourselves into my custody. The audacity of this boy. You should feel ashamed of your words and deeds.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow.
She collapsed.
You rule this day and rule it hard.
Dragoon jump.
Gods, how I've missed this, the air streaming past, the blood pumping, the taste of copper on my lips, the slight dizziness. It was on a day like this that we met, wasn't it? And when we soared into those azure skies, we never truly came back down. Oh. Oh!
I see infinity.
And beyond.
Do my eyes deceive me? Pig's knee of my heart, descended from Halone's halls to guide me to her bosom?
It is me, the bosom.
What
the fuck is happening?
My beloved, my everything. Long have I waited for this moment. Take me in your arms once more and lift me higher, higher, higher. Higher, higher, higher.
He's having some sort of delusional moment, isn't he?
Low oxygen from low Earth orbit. That's his grave.
Damn.
Wait, it is?
Orland! Orland! My microphone is not happy with me doing that. Oh.
I thought it was literally his grave.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
What is
Wow.
happening?
Alas, poor Orland. I knew him not in the slightest, but he seemed a decent man. Chicantery and attempted murder notwithstanding.
Flashback. Remember 10 seconds ago? Like we met just yesterday.
my god.
Wait, I've seen this before. All too recently. Yes, anyway, he's only mostly dead. If the Master of Magic's an ancient and awesome here acts with all haste, the man yet may be saved.
Nah, fuck him. That's you.
Oh, you're referring to me. I see. With all haste, was it? Yes, I'll get right on that. O mournful voice of creation, send unto me a creature of the abyss, my thrall to command, that I may smite... No, wait, that's no good. Let me see. Something of a rather less controversial tradition, yes. Something with more pep. Vortex of biting winds to rend the flesh, and smite my foes!
No.
Foes? I thought you were friends.
This is going well.
Bruh.
Saint Reddit bugging me with bleeding gale blood. My back. 'Twould seem I've underestimated you lot.
That makes two of us. Yes.
More characters? Stop.
I
More
think
people.
this is the old lady, right?
The original one?
All right.
Enough, leave him be, or do you not care what becomes of the mammoth?
Egads, pattern recognition, and trope awareness.
Gigi, but when? How?
Oh, he's a time mage, and there's gonna be a joke about the old people getting young from him. I get it.
I thought I'd recognize you. First in Ishgard, then in Idleshire. You've been following us since we left the capital.
Wow, the disguise has dropped, and now I can tell who she is.
Bearer of faces fair and fearsome, the midnight shadow with hath deceived kings and queens. Doris.
Can't possibly have been so naive as to think we'd not see through your ridiculous disguises.
And yet there you are, so effortlessly and easily lured into our trap, for which we are most grateful. Mind, my companions are hardly cut out for the life on the road. All has been in preparation for this moment. The parties, the petty schemes, from the first, the objective of this grand design has been this singular mammoth.
I swear to you, if you harm Gigi in any way...
We have no desire to hurt the boy, but we require his help to reclaim that which is rightfully ours, our youth.
Suddenly, flashbang! Or smoke bomb. Confound it, I can't see. I don't have to fake those coughs. Ugh. Damn, they're very slowly getting away.
Papa Hildy!
Gigi! Stay strong, my son. I swear I shall find you.
He's right there. Warrior
He's
Blight,
still
do
healing
something
him.
ever, please.
I think the Warrior Light's just having fun.
He just likes to watch. This is how NPCs live.
12 strike me down for a fool. So desperate was I to seize the Grand Sirs that I failed to discern their true intent before it was too late. And now poor Gigi is in their clutches. What if I never see my beloved son again?
Too late? What? They're slowly walking away.
Not too gone. Too late.
I suppose we ought to be prepared for the worst. They could be halfway to Raz Adhan by now.
I very much doubt that, given they are moving at Adamantois's pace.
Little Milksop's right. Let's get after the little old buggers.
Huh. That's what my mentor used to call me. Among other things. Oh, the memories. Also, I'm sorry. I happen to have an Adamantoise that's quite fast, actually. Assuming I can find it in my
I mean,
inventory
yours is a
here.
weird exploding nightmare.
That's because
hold
you're
on.
writing it.
Where's my
Scared of
spin
you,
to win? Where's my
I'm
spin to
scared
win
of
now?
you.
Trying to run.
Trying to
There
run in
it is.
every direction
Spin to win.
simultaneously. None of them work.
Spin to win! Been way too long since
Yeah,
I've ridden on this thing.
It's a fun turtle.
Hey guys, I'm right here. Give the kid back.
I'm master the art of invisibility.
So, it seems that the Grand Sirs have been caught once more by the very inspector that was trying to catch them.
How ironic. Also, how mature. We have them, yes, but they still have Gigi. Damn it, if only we had some manner of opportunity would present itself. As he goes to take a leak. Ask and ye shall receive. We can ambush that wizened dragoon, take him hostage, and demand an exchange.
Inquisitor Seer, you disappoint me. A gentleman cannot condone the violent kidnapping and ransom of his elders. No, we shall approach this problem as paragons of honor and virtue. Hero, we'll stalk and subdue the Grand Sir, then relieve him of his armor.
How is stripping an old man naked more gentlemanly than taking him hostage?
Rest assured, I shall reveal all soon enough. Godspeed, hero.
Well, this is certainly the weirdest thing that we've had to do.
Is it though?
Is it?
You got a lot of
Stripping an old
memories
man
to
of his
compare that
clothes?
against.
Yeah, beating up old men is definitely not one of the weirdest quest portions of this quest line. Oh, it's down below. Oops.
I knew you'd wait. Who are you again? There's something awfully familiar about those muscular forearms. those strong yet tenderly looking fingers.
What?
I say, would you be so kind as to massage my shoulders, young man? There's this lingering ache, this tension that Gone Spot can't seem to soothe with his magics. Remove my breastplate? Oh, of course, how silly of me. Pray lend me a hand with the straps.
Strip him.
Truly, hero, you are a saint.
It looked like I faced the room.
I swear, it's the little things you begin to appreciate. My dear departed wife used to help me with my armor. You know. Right. I should be seated to better relieve your tender ministrations. To receive your tender ministrations.
Massage the air above Orland. Like a mime. You'll line his chakra.
The healing tingle. Would that I had a tincture of salamander with which to treat these aches. My little pig knees used to spread some on my chest, under my nose to help me sleep through the night. Come, do not be shy. Work those soothing fingers into each and every knot. Slowly make me forget my troubles.
Oh my goodness, are you serious?
Yeah, we're gonna knock him out by massaging him.
And throat chop.
Harder, higher. Close your eyes and dream.
The old dragoon, soft snoring, suddenly stops, and you begin to fear you may have borne witness to his final moments. Leaning closer, you extend a hesitant finger, only to stop short when a sudden spasm signals the resumption of his labored breathing.
He has sleep apnea.
Restful.
Exceptionally.
Hey, what if you massage this man to death?
With the utmost care, you remove Orland's sabatons and breeches, leaving the sleeping old man exposed to the elements and at the mercy of the nearby ravenous beasts and tendon marwolves. May he rest in peace. Oh my
He's
god.
not dead. Like, damn.
It implies that he will be.
Any day now.
I mean, to be fair, if he doesn't have his armor on, he probably won't have much health. He probably will die from something killing him, like this Morble over here.
Yeah, your to be fair is repeating what the description just was.
My stalwart assistant. By your return, I gather you've taken care of the dragoon? And by taken care, I mean afforded him all due courtesy as befitting a man of his years, whilst returning with the equipment I require.
Here you go.
Sure.
Capital. Then without further ado, I shall disguise myself as Orland and free Gigi from captivity.
But you two look nothing alike. They may be old and slow, but they're not blind.
Oh, ye of little faith, here you're in for a treat, for you shall receive a front row seat to this magnificent display of Mandevillian guile and subterfuge.
Press X to doubt. I mean, half the team is sleeping.
Hey, is it time for dinner yet?
We just ate, you daft bugger. Ugh. Where in the hell's is Orland? I know he's gotta take a piss every hour, but damn it, you could at least be quick about it.
Oh, I was joking. I guess he really did. All right.
Yeah, he's old. He's got a weak bladder.
Does every old joke. Single one.
Damn, they just have a whole book. What?
Greetings, fellow, adventurers. I have returned.
Antediluvians.
Antediluvians.
The shoulders don't go great with that gesture.
Oh, bollocks.
It's about time.
Okay, no. That's bollocks.
Pack up your things. I want us back on the road in 10 minutes.
Before we do that, we must first release young Geeky here. 'Tis behavior unbecoming of a gentleman to keep children in cages.
What in the 7 L's are you blathering about? He's gonna get away.
No, he will not. See? Still here, within my care. Right. Then, on a completely unrelated note, I shall take the boy with me on a brief sojourn into the wilderness.
They take me, it's working. He's about to walk out of there with Gigi, and they won't even try and stop him.
So far, so good. Was she even here a minute ago? Uh-oh. Oh no, kill him.
I'm cold and there are morbals after me. I'm me, but you're also me. But that can't be, unless
He's dead.
this is it. This is the moment when my life flashes before my eyes. Oh, dear's pig's knee, we'll be together at last. Oh, imposter!
Oh,
How dare you
yeah.
try to attempt to trick me with the ruse of a back of a hack-eyed? It would make a minstrel blush. You guys, I never realized dying would hurt so much.
Now's our chance, Geeky. Come with me.
Everyone just runs into the open. Stealth abandoned, apparently.
Vivi, wait!
My son, what's gotten into you?
Vivi? Vivi? Where have I heard that name before?
Remember who you are, Vivi. What you are. A creation of the greatest Charlian Archmages, Quan.
Quan? I was given life by Grandpapa Quan? I remember now. We lived together, and he taught me many things about the outside world.
What exactly do you remember, my son?
Everything. Yes. Everything. I remember that Grandpapa Quan created me, that he took care of me, raised me, and that we were very happy. But then he abandoned me. Grandpapa Quan abandoned me.
Just clipping through his own clothes. Awesome.
Yeah, he does it a lot.
He believed you were flawed, Vivi, that you lacked the power to turn back the hands of time and make him young again. And so, in his ignorance, he cast you out and died all alone.
To turn back the hands of time. Then what we witnessed in the Eorzea with the Duke's priceless vase, that power could be brought to bear on people. But wait, how do you know of all this? You couldn't have possibly been associates of this Archmagus Quan.
We found his journals during one of our many trips to the Great Library. Scavenging for valuable relics is one of the few ways we have left to make a living. We were famed heroes of the war in our prime, with fortunes to match. But no soldier has the strength to triumph over time, and before we knew it, the hour of our sheath was upon us. Ishgard no longer had need of our services, so we came down to eke out a living, to keep doing what we do best until our bodies wouldn't let us. Imagine our surprise when we stumbled upon the opportunity of a lifetime, a second lifetime as it were. A mammoth with the power to turn back which was broken and restore it to its prime state, to turn back time with its temporal magic and give us back our misspent youth.
You could take me. This is also... I don't even know if there's a precedent to determine whether or not this constitutes heresy.
We knew where to look even. With the journals, we determined that the mammoth was somewhere in the western highlands. A chance, for a second chance, was within reach. And then we were forced to watch as you imbeciles pulled Vivi from the snow, nearly ruining everything. Vivi, listen to me. Come with us, and we can help you unlock your true potential. Just think of what you could accomplish were you to master your magics. Not only could you make us young again, but you may even have the power to restore life to Archmagus Quan.
V.
Impossible. No magic can truly return the dead to us. At best, you can animate a corpse, and I need not review the precepts to declare that the products of necromancy are abominations in the eyes of the Fury.
Gigi, wait! What of our adventures? What of our gazebo? You're a Mandeville mammoth.
You have always been so kind to me, Papa Hildy, and I will forever be grateful for that. But Grandpa Quan made me. He made me, and I miss him. So even if it fails, I have to try.
Waddle.
What are you doing? They're getting away. We have to stop them.
Mayhap we must respect Gigi's decision.
So that's the end of the chapter, eh? You're giving up and coming back home?
I too made a decision long ago to become a traveling inspector, and I have ever stood by it. Mayhap it is from this singular stubbornness of mine that Gigi took inspiration. Nay, I cannot abide by it. He is my flesh and blood, my son. I dare not let him use his temporal magics to pervert the natural order. It falls to me, his father, to ensure that Gigi keeps the righteous path and only utilizes traditional methods of zombification to raise the dead. Inquisitor Seer, I must applaud your dedication to your work, and cannot thank you enough for all you've done on our behalf. Yet I fear we continue as we were, Gigi may be driven to rash action. Therefore, I would ask that you suspend your pursuit of the Grand Sirs for a time, that I may be afforded the opportunity to convince my son to return peacefully.
Well, seeing as how we can only guess at the full extent of Gigi's powers, it might prove dangerous to act aggressively should he choose to use them.
I knew you would understand. Right then, there's no time to waste. Nashu, let us retire to our new gazebo and discuss our plans.
I suppose it'd have been a shame to have him, had he given up that easily. Though that means I'll have to stick around even longer. On the other hand, if that bloody mammoth's really got the power to make them young again, then... What if she like, me next?
Maybe.
Don't trust anyone over 60 is the name of the quest.
Yes. Which is a lot to take in its own.
I said I'd suspend my pursuit, and I will. But that doesn't mean I won't continue my investigation into that mammoth and its powers in Ishgard.
Bye.
I am exhausted.
Is it time to call
We
it?
gotta go? Oh.
It's 1:15 a.m. at the moment.
There's there's still 2 quests left, so we're not going to be done anyway.
Oh. That's fine.
Well, this quest is now done.
Yeah. This
Might
is
as
the
well finish this
this is the
quest.
third of 4 patches.
I see you saw fit to return to the capital as well. The Inquisition has a rather large collection of heretical tomes, including many of Garlean origin, and I had in mind to scour them for information on temporal magics. This is, of course, all for the sake of confirming the mammoth's heretical origins. Yes, only that. Why are you looking at me like that, as if to imply my interest in these matters is more than a professional one? I'm sure I don't know what you're not talking about. Thank you, hero. That will be all. Complete.
We went and did the thing.
Cutscene.
Bam, 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 unreadable, whatever the fuck any of that says.
What?
I can't tell what any of it says except randomly it's like Gigi, and I'm like, oh, I can read that.
It is called The Tale of Eric and the Dread Gazebo. A story by Richard Arnson. This is located on a Web 1.0 website called RHF Joke Archive. So, in the early 70s, Ed Whitchurch ran his game, and one of his participants was Eric Sorensen. Eric plays something like a computer. When he games, he methodically considers each possibility before choosing his preferred option. If given time, he will invariably pick the optimal solution. It has been known to take weeks. He is otherwise, in all aspects, a superior gamer. Eric was playing a neutral paladin.
Gamer.
The superior gamer. Eric was playing a neutral paladin in Ed's game. He was on some lord's lands when the following exchange occurred. Ed: you see a well-groomed garden in the middle, or on a small hill, you see a gazebo. Eric: a gazebo? What color is it? Ed pauses. It's white. Eric: how far away is it? Ed: about 50 yards. Eric: how big is it? Ed: It's about 30 feet across, 15 high, with a pointed top. Eric, I use my sword to detect good on it. Ed, it's not good, Eric. It's a gazebo. Eric, I call out to it. Ed, it won't answer. It's a gazebo. Eric, I sheathe my sword and draw my bow and arrows. Does it respond in any way? Ed, no, Eric. It's a gazebo. Eric,
Checkmate.
I shoot it with my bow. Rolled a hit. What happened? Ed, there is now a gazebo with an arrow sticking out of it. Eric, wasn't it wounded? Ed, of course not, Eric. It's a gazebo. Eric, whimper. But that was a +3 arrow.
Oh
Ed,
no! Oh my god.
It's a gazebo, Eric. A gazebo. If you really want to try to destroy it, you could try to chop it with an axe, I suppose. Or you could try to burn it, but I don't know why anybody would even try. It's a fucking gazebo. Eric, long pause. He has no axe or fire spells. I run away. Ed, thoroughly frustrated. It's too late. You've awakened the gazebo. It catches you and eats you. Eric, reaching for his dice. Maybe I'll roll a fire using mage so I can avenge my paladin. At this point, the increasingly amused fellow party members resorted to a modicum of order by explaining to Eric what a gazebo is. Thus ends the tale of Eric and the dread gazebo. It could have been worse. At least the gazebo wasn't on a grassy knoll.
And see,
That's a
was a
knoll could
mimic.
be a knoll could be a person.
Yeah. So the joke here is that somebody didn't know what a gazebo was, and in playing D&D, they thought it was an enemy.
I was gonna say it's not a mimic.
No, which
Well,
is
he-
so that's
well,
what-
see, here's the
that
thing.
is-
It woke up and attacked him. It was a mimic.
now it was, yeah.
Yeah.
We need to speak, hero. I've been scouring the archives for any information regarding temporal magics since we last spoke, and the results have been rather troubling to say the least. As you may or may not be aware, ancient Allag is portrayed in the Enchiridion as a cautionary tale. A great empire brought low by its vanity and hubris.
My hubris.
My hubris. Excuse me.
The hubris
However-
was trying to speak.
There are certain apocryphal texts in which the Allagans are cast in a more sympathetic light, if not out.
Yep.
Motorcycle. Sorry. If not outright exalted.
If you own a motorcycle,
However-
I hate you. You owe me $50 on Patreon.
However, there are certain apocryphal texts in which, if not outright exalted. I thought I clicked the button, but apparently it didn't register. 'Twas in this text, in these texts, that I found reference to temporal magics once wielded by elegant mages. Said magics could be used to halt or even reverse the temporal state of a given object. If these accounts are to be believed, and if Gigi's abilities and these magics are one and the same, then it may well be possible for him to turn back the hands of time for the Grand Sirs, much as he restored the Duke's priceless vase. That being said, there's no telling how this will work with regards to a living being. Consider, if you will, that the vase was filled with water when shattered. Even if the vessel were restored, what would become of its former contents? Would it be filled with water as before? The very same, every drop returned? Or would it be different water? Or would water once spilt be forever lost?
It's the Star
Teleport
Trek
problem.
conundrum. Are you the same person as you are when you're reassembled on the other side of the transportation beam?
Well, it's not the transporter problem because they're just talking like literally like when you reverse the time, does all the water that spilled out elsewhere vanish from where it went and go back into the vase, or does new water just generate and the old water is still there, or does no water fill the fixed vase? Like it's just a logistical like observation. There's not really a philosophical debate because you'll just see it and you're like, that's what happened.
I speak of the soul, my friend.
You were saying?
For even if one could use these magics to restore
Those
the dead
metaphors
to life,
bad.
would they be as they were before? With all the same thoughts and memories and feelings.
When I do my fucking transporter problem essay, I'm not citing this quest because this metaphor's bad.
The Grand Sirs are convinced that they can regain their lost youth, and mayhap they can, but the dead who have entered into Lone's halls cannot return. They cannot. Yet Gigi is nevertheless resolved to try and resurrect Archmagus Quan. Speaking of which, according to some Garlean texts in the archives, Archmagus Quan was an accomplished scholar known for his study of ancient Allegan magics. Further evidence that Gigi's abilities are likely derived from ancient traditions, I suppose. But more importantly, I learned the location of the Archmagus' former residence. Mayhap we could find something of interest there. Something which could help us to persuade Gigi to change his course. I had a mind to summon Inspector Hildibrand and make the journey there together. Would you be willing to join us? Obviously, we're the hero.
I guess.
Excellent. Then let us be about our business.
I saw you, heretic!
I beg your pardon. Are you accusing me of being a heretic?
Yes, you, Inquisitor Seer. I saw you sneak into the archives and seek the forbidden tomes. Saw the mad light in your eyes as you partook of their forbidden knowledge.
Perfect timing.
Oh, for the love of... I did all that for my investigation.
Aha! You admit your crimes, that you did secretly, without permission, in blatant contravention of our rules. Read forbidden tomes, then by virtue of the authority vested in me by the supreme sacred tribunal of Howlonic inquisitory doctrine. I'm gonna get throat punched.
You stupid, ignorant... Are you all so desperate to keep your goddamn job that you'll go around accusing all the world and his wife of heresy? Is that what we've been reduced to?
Yeah, that was you for the last 3 patches.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I'm sick and tired of looking for heretics in every bloody shadow, or of trying to guess the secret sins of everyone I meet. It's stupid and pointless, and we're better than that, damn it. Better than that.
Are ya?
Main character's like, damn.
If you will not surrender yourself, then I have no choice but to inform my superiors.
Bye.
Fine, I guess.
That all came tumbling out, didn't it? I suppose there's no point in trying to convince myself that I have no personal investment in this matter. Or that I still have a professional one. Somewhere along the way, I stopped looking for the guilty and started looking for the truth, perhaps. And a way to help those in need. You became a good person!
He's paying lip service to being a good person.
He's being a better person than he was before. At least.
But there's no place for people like that in the Inquisition, is there? And it's only a matter of time before that stuttering fool comes back with an armed guard. Let us depart for Idleshire at once. We need to find the inspector. Ugh, man. Taking a toll on my vocal cords.
With Seer in Idleshire.
Yup.
Click. Click. Oh. And wait.
Right, teleport.
You can feel his stripes because you know he's mean.
Oh, by the way, speaking of motorcycles.
You. Villain.
At least it's not
This
that
is
loud.
the best mount.
Oh, that one?
It was already a neat mount, but it got so many bonus points from the way my character sits in it. The fucking leg.
Oh,
The pose is so good for this round.
I'm just bored.
Yeah. No, Ellisons don't like putting much into these things.
Meanwhile, Andrew is sitting there surfing on his golden cloud.
Yeah.
All right, whenever you two are ready.
He's very preoccupied.
Yeah. I had to respond to someone.
Ah. 'Twould seem we arrived too late. Inspector Hildibrand's already gone off on his own to confront the Grand Sirs. They came back briefly to trade Jingly Shine. Oh, wait.
They came back briefly to try Jingly Shine for supplies and whatnot. You see, and the Gobbies ear caught them trading tongue flaps about killing dragons in the Forelands. When the inspector learned about it later, he said he had to get after them right away and backtake Geeky. He said he had a duty, not as an inspector, but as a father. Bugger that. He's got no obligations to a bloody mammoth, especially one that chose to leave on his own free will. As I recall, I swear I took I turned my back on the boy for one bleeding second and he loses his goddamned mind. I'm afraid he might do something reckless. Don't you think we should try to find him and offer a hand lending?
She's talking like them now. She's been here too long.
I'm rather more concerned about what will happen if the Grand Sirs attack, or worse, kill any of Hraesvelgur's brood. But first things first, I suppose. Hero, would you be so kind as to assist Mistress Nashu and Julian in their search for the inspector? Or mistresses, excuse me. I will pay a visit to Archmagus Quan's abandoned abode in the meantime. Oh, and before you think to refuse, know that you need not fear for my safety. Let us just say that our singular experiences together have inured me to the harsh realities of, well, reality.
Wow.
He's learning.
Huh?
I don't think he's learning. I think he just has trauma.
Could it be the scrawny little shites finally found his spine?
Let's start by heading to Tailfeather. I reckon the inspector probably went...
The transition from your fucking gravel voice to that was a lot. Probably went there first to speak after the Grand Sirs. So if we do the same, we're sure to catch up with them eventually. I don't know why it hit me again, but it did. Just you starting the line.
Just kidding. They actually sound like this.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of hard to, switch on the fly.
Is it not?
Sometimes. Sometimes.
No, I mean because you started reading her line as the
you
villain
started
voice.
reading her
right.
line
and then that happened. The
Where we going?
power, the
Outside.
power
Speak
of the
to-
stances so much. I wish I could ride the freaking balloon, the cloud this way.
Oh, just standing it?
Casually?
Like this. Instead of sitting on it. Be a lot. Although I'd really like the Goku side, like, surfing stance instead of the Goku sitting stance. Because that's definitely the two they went with.
Mm-hmm.
And like, no, wrong one. Give me the Lalafell pose. I know you have it.
They're too big.
I'm not. There's no size element to that. Other people ride behemoths and shit. They can let me stand on the cloud.
Right then, I say we split up and make inquiries separately. If you learn anything about the inspector from the Grand Sirs or Geeky, come and tell me.
Hi.
Speaking of behemoth.
Chair.
Chair on behemoth. Oh yeah, chair.
Oh.
Chair.
Crush under chair.
Actually, you know what? I see your chair and raise you a bed.
Yeah. I'm not gonna, you're gonna have to take that one lying down.
3 dragon slayers and a mammoth, eh?
I'd call you a mummer if you hadn't seen them come through. If I hadn't seen them come through earlier, boasting about how they were off to kill the biggest one yet. That one.
Oh, those daft sods. They were at Fort Enix Shrine. Not quite sure what their intentions were, but they were awfully content. But that much I recall. That accent went all over the place. Oh my goodness.
It was on a journey around the world.
It was.
Literally.
I went from one end to the other.
Who is this? This man is just like
Random person.
no scoping some fucking cabbages with this water over here. Okay.
I am familiar with
The
these
Guardians
dudes.
with the mammoth. They were here, proclaiming to all and sundry that they were going to slay the greatest dragon of them all. The gods only know if the naive fools were serious.
I was sincerely hoping that you were about to say lay the dragon.
You regularly spread
I mean-
pesticide on this field as a daily quest. Just the
So-
same field over and over again.
That's probably an unhealthy cabbage then.
Yeah. It poops out of a dragonfly, the one that I have as a mount. I'm sad I can't spread pesticide when it's my mount.
Is there no mounted action for it?
No. It's an animation that mount has in the quest, but you can't do it when you have it.
That's weird, because every other one has the same animation. Like, they're the animation from their thing, anyway.
Oh, I see. So the Grand Sirs were headed for Enix Shrine.
And my dear boy wasn't far behind them either.
What are you waiting for? Let's go, let's go!
I will watch, like I do. Goodbye. Do-do-do-do. Let's see, mounts. Where is it? Kangamato. Yep, my my ability bar does not pop up for this one. It does make the didgeridoo noise, so that's fun. Is that the didgeridoo? The
low,
like the
thing?
yeah, the droning like
Yeah.
swamp themed
Yes.
instrument.
That is a didgeridoo.
Swamp
finish-
instrument?
It comes up in to convey swampness and stuff. I didn't make that choice.
I'm very close to actually getting that mount. I need to finish up.
You know what I'm talking about, right, Effie?
Yeah.
It's the swamp instrument. I don't know why, but it is.
What?
The didgeridoo's used to convey swampiness for some reason. I think Orland's not in a good state.
That combined with like an oboe, and you've got a swamp.
This poor unfortunate soul who bears a striking resemblance to Orland is quite firmly embedded in the earth.
Would you look at that? The inspector sure gave him what for.
That may be, but where'd the other two get to? Not to mention the mammoth.
Why don't we pull him out and ask? Though, having said that, it looks easier said than done. Oh, how silly of me. I'm sure you've got more than enough strength to yank him free, right, Zev? Hero? Shit?
You can all see me. You can just presume she was talking to me specifically.
As we pat him down.
I mean, you are a lot bigger than me.
Yeah, it's not a cutscene, so technically she could just mean me. Oh, there he is.
That's a Hildibrand.
I don't think the inspector gave her what for.
Well, I'll be. He's wearing some sort of magic mask that makes him look just like the inspector. Just like that man of 1,000 faces back in Old Ah.
No, that's Hildibrand, all right. There's no fooling a mother's eyes. Oh, we know who that is.
Yep.
It's Daddy.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah. Who
Oh,
else
yeah.
would call him beloved son?
That's true.
I say, what trouble has my beloved son gotten himself into this time?
And no pants once again.
Sup?
He has pants on, they're spats.
Spats. Why, hello there, Lord Godbert and Inspector Seer. How'd you two end up traveling together?
Blind fortune, you might say. I was too far from Tailfeather when night began to fall, but fortunately Lord Godbert chanced to find me wandering in the wilderness.
Lord Edmund told me all about the recent trouble with the Grand Sirs, as well as Hildy's investigation. And a father cannot help but take an interest in his son's affairs, can he?
As for me, I was eager to share with you my latest findings, namely Archmage's Quan's research notes.
I haven't slept like that since I was buried in the lich yard. Well, I must confess to no small measure of embarrassment to be found in such a state, having been so unceremoniously disposed of by the Grand Sirs. But ignominy notwithstanding, I am most grateful for your succor, and pleasantly surprised to be reunited with you all.
This wouldn't have happened had you waited for us instead. Wait, why in the hells are you still wearing that rubbish? It's been an entire patch.
That must smell so bad.
So bright.
An
out here.
impenetrable disguise is essential when consorting with criminal elements. Alas, 'twould seem the Grand Sirs have grown more perceptive than their newfound youth.
Wait, do you mean they've already regained their youth? What about Gigi? Did you see him? Was he behaving strangely?
Gigi these nuts. Oh, Hildibrand.
Now that you mention it, his warm, soulful eyes were rather more pointy than I remember.
By the Fury, not pointy. According to Archmage's Quan's notes, with the sign Gigi's used too much magic. If he carries on like this, his aether will be expended, and he'll end up not more than an empty husk.
This is terrible news! We must catch up to the Grand Sirs at once!
Do you know where they are headed? All I heard was that they were keen to slay dragons.
They were bound for Churning Mists, a place called Zenith, to kill a great worm named Nidhogg.
What? Nidhogg's dead.
Yeah.
Really? That all happened? Huh. I mean the other one, Herelskivar.
What? Man,
Praise
even the
Hilda.
dad stepped back.
Fury, take me. What could they possibly hope to achieve?
Death, I guess? That dragon will fuck them up.
Yeah, death and taxes. You know, certainty in this case.
I've got bad news for you. This is the final quest.
If I could turn back time.
I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, do hereby ask you to aid me in rescuing my son and putting a stop to the Grand Sir's machinations.
By machinations.
You know, there's no need. There's really no need for that. We came because we wanted to help.
Gross. Affection? Not on my watch.
I, Nashu, faithful assistant, maker of explosions, explosives extraordinaire, do hereby present you this fresh change of clothing. It's the Emperor's new clothes set.
Oh no.
Capital! I knew I could count on you, Nashu. I shall change en route.
What? Like running while running?
Yes.
Come, my friends, to Zenith and to Gigi.
This is
Gigi.
There are not enough Gobbyflock in this quest.
I mean, we had Nashu doing some of that for us.
There's not
How many
enough.
Gobbyflocks
They're my favorite.
are they though?
This game owes me a debt for all the fucking Moogles it made me talk to.
Where are you
More
going?
Gobbyflock. I don't know, I just started flying in a direction. I basically just went the direction they went in the cutscene.
Oh, I can't fly here.
Oh, really?
What?
Boop-a-doop.
Why can't I fly here?
You don't have flying. Everybody
That's
point
fine.
and laugh.
What? I thought I had flying everywhere.
Guess not.
Apparently
You
not.
goof. You big goof.
What?
done
We
goof.
went through and got all the same flying points. What the fuck do you mean?
I mean, I did most of it not with you. It took a while.
What?
Also, some of them require
Nice.
dungeons.
Oh, Churning Mist is the one I don't have. God damn it.
Oh,
How did that happen? I'll get that later.
accidents.
Make ready, my friends. The final battle with the Grand Sirs is at hand. Oh, 'twould seem my wounds are more serious than I thought. I fear I am in no condition to go confront our foes. There is but one thing that could restore me to my former indomitable self. Don't you worry. I've got some salamander oil
What?
right here.
What?
Shall
Mommy
Mummy give her
Dearest.
baby a boy? Shall
Yeah.
Mummy give? Oh,
No,
sorry.
yeah. Don't you worry, I've got some salamander oil right here. Shall Mummy give you her baby boy a massage?
Oh no, my dearest mummy. Mother dearest, I would not impose on you. Not when my ever loyal associate Hero stands ready to minister my muscles.
Oh, come on.
Don't tell me you're embarrassed. Let Mummy Cake take care of her little Hildy's hurts.
My dear wife, I know you mean well, but let Hero handle it. There's a bond which transcends time and space and personal boundaries.
That's the way of it. I'm counting on you, Hero.
Thanks.
I will now stroke your son.
Let us brook no further delay. Come, my friend, coat my body in oil as you have done many a time before.
Why'd you have to say it like that?
Why did you have to
Hildibrand?
tell everybody our secret?
Why do you hesitate? Have we not done this time and time again? Oil me up, woman.
Oil me.
Oh, how it soothes my aches and pains. Quickly now, knead it into my flesh. Knead as hard as you ever kneaded before. Oh, right there. Ah, such furious kneading. I applaud your enthusiasm, but mayhap I urge you to use excessive. I urge you. Mayhap I
Urged.
urge you to. I urged you to excessive force.
That's a weird sentence. Holy shit. Oh, mayhap I urged you to excessive force. Okay, that's why.
Yeah. It's owie.
Nay, you were in the right. All right. Already the gentle warmth begins to spread throughout my body. The fires of righteousness burn anew in my breast. Hold, my son.
just did.
Though your passion is renewed, you may yet be spurred to greater feats of Mandeville strength. Derived from the purest essence of salamanders, the ancient legacy of House Mandeville Salamanderville to you, my beloved son, now become a proud father, I bequeath this most sacred of oils. Salamanderville? Could it be that the legends were true?
The fuck?
Your muscles will shine with the brilliance of 1,000 suns. No mortal man shall have the power to do you harm. Verily, it is so. For by the grace did I once weather the slings and arrows of bandit horde, and bring my hammer of justice to bear upon their wicked heads.
Everyone's fully dressed
The
up. no one
time
will
has
notice.
come, hero. Take this oil and help Hildy become the Mandeville man he was meant to be.
Is it, wait, we're oiling him again, or am I getting oiled?
Oiling him again.
Oh, yep.
I'm ready for my final oiling, hero.
My final oiling.
Oh no, okay, alright. The best of the best for a Manderville man, to rise to the top as the cream only can. So for the lack of a logical plan, massage the Manderville man. Is the description of the item.
Oh my god, that's amazing. I'm so sorry I didn't read that.
Oh, the Salamanderville! How it flows into every nook and cranny! Quickly now, lay your hands upon me! Massage me with all your might!
Wow, my neighbor's
Massage
gonna be very
harder.
confused.
Yes! Yes! That's the spirit! I can feel it building and rising! Rising!
Are your walls that thin?
Probably doesn't. I don't know.
Such passion! Such fervor! I am the Inferno unbound, the Tempest unleashed, but I have not yet begun to pose.
Oh, God damn it.
Oh my god.
Oh, geez, now it's taking even longer.
Intensity, intensity, intensity.
There's
Also,
3 people rubbing
also,
this
I'm
guy.
gonna call HR.
I am a Mandeville man!
Sorry about that. I think like for that one.
That Salamanderville is my word. I have never felt such alive. Such vibrant colors, such intense sounds, such fragrant smells. Mother, father, hero, 'twas your oils and your strong yet tender fingers which opened my eyes to the glory of creation. I am a gentleman inspector reborn. Onward to zenith. No matter the laws of nature I pervert or the limits they break, the Grand Sirs can do naught to stop me.
Oh boy, we get to see a cutscene with this.
Is it voiced?
Never voiced. These characters don't have voices.
Not that we know of, anyway. In 6.1, when the new thing
So at
comes
least
out,
it's
who
not
knows,
going to
they
start
might.
mid-expansion, at least.
Yeah.
It's action
We're doing
movie.
the whole Fantastic
This
Four
action
thing
movie
right
formation.
now.
We've broken formation.
Our loss is assured.
The shadows don't mix well with how bright it is right now.
Oh my god.
Just start using JoJo's colors.
Their ears sag? Gross.
Yeah. Yeah, their ears are definitely different shapes.
Man, he looks mean now. Damn.
It's because he used too much mana.
Grand Sirs, I have come for my son.
It's the half battery notification of his eyes. Was I Doris or were you
Anybody
Doris?
I wasn't.
I was one of the old dudes, I know that.
I was also one of the old dudes.
No.
Oh, must we do this now? We have a dragon to slay.
There's no need for any of this. The war is over.
But not for long. The worm's death will give rise to a new era of fire and blood, and we, having consumed his eyes, will use our new powers to win untold glory on the battlefield. Our legends will echo in eternity.
Didn't you just complain that you wasted your time with that?
You would doom countless innocents for glory. No, I won't allow it. Over my dead body.
That can be arranged.
Far be it from us to deny you then. This is the end for you.
The ultimate end.
The ultimate end. Everybody
What they
in
say.
perfect unison. Oh fuck!
Oh, that's a limit break.
That
That's
can't
bad.
be blue. I'm blue.
Dabba-dee, dabba-die.
Dabba-dee-dabba-die.
The hive mind is awakened. What?
I'd be really awful to be taken into the Borg unit because I would just keep singing meme songs all day.
Oh no. Just the Borg cube floating through space, just
Yeah,
loudspeakering.
yeah. Well, this is a lot of limit break at once.
And they're all on Hildy too. Brutal.
Yeah. How did everyone even get here?
Ice 4.
This is Crystalville. You can't be here.
Stone 3.
This is officially too many things.
Fire 4.
They're like wasting all of their mana on this.
Yeah.
That's just cheating.
And he's just gonna be like, oh, I used that one skill that sets my health to 1, but I'm invincible. What happened to everyone else on this platform? Oh, there they are.
I mean, it makes sense. We're fine.
They didn't hit us.
Have faith, my love. He is our son.
Was.
Damn.
Gigi, my beautiful boy, pray do not look on me with such pointy eyes. Let Papa Hildy take you home to our gazebo.
Stop calling me that. My name is Vivi. Vivi. I remember everything. My powers, my purpose, my Grandpa Quan. I made them young again, but it's not enough. I need more. More. I need the worm's eyes, and then I can finally bring him back.
That voice seems like it should fuck me out more than it does.
You think?
I'm sorry, Gigi, but no, you cannot. Grandpapa Quan is gone.
Grandpapa.
Right, Gigi. Mayhap you could restore his corporeal form and breathe life into it. But his soul, what made him your grandpapa, is forever beyond your reach.
That's not true. I can restore anything to its ideal form, to the way it should be. Even Grandpapa Quan, even you, Papa Hildy.
Please,
What?
Gigi, you have to stop. If you keep using your power, you'll die.
If I could turn back time.
Huh.
Well, didn't go back far enough.
He always looks like that. He keeps trying to revert him back, but he just always looks like that.
I think it's supposed to fix his clothes. Yeah.
I don't understand. His clothes are still dirty and tattered.
As they should be, Gigi. For my every waking moment is as the gods intended. Every day I lived life to the fullest. Every day I enjoy grand adventures.
All of my movements have funny sound effects.
I found your grandpapa's research notes. What he gave you wasn't the power to make things the way they were. He gave you the power to change the world. To make things the way you yourself believe they should be. That's why your magics have no effect on the Inspector. Because you know in your heart that this battered and bruised form of his is, in its own way, right.
His natural form is a train wreck.
My thoughts exactly, Inquisitor Seer. And it is for that same, self-same reason that you were unable to make Grandmaster Quan younger.
The poof balls in the background.
In your heart, you knew there was naught that needed to be changed. Your beloved grandpapa was exactly as he should be. Your every day was to be treasured and worthy of celebration.
Then what about the Grand Sirs? Why was I able to make them young again? Because you're like, old people. There we go. That's what it looks like for me because I did the Moogle quests.
Let me take a look at that real quick. Hold on.
I got all the poof balls. It's like a whole circle of PlayStation Move controllers.
Oh.
Because that place is rebuilt in my world.
Oh, that's funny. It's not in mine. That's pretty good.
Because you didn't do all of the Moogle dailies.
Nice. All you truly knew of them were stories they told. Wondrous tales of daring do by the heroes, excuse me, by heroes in the prime of their lives. It's no wonder you were able to envision them as such.
Computer!
That was nice.
That's all they ever talk about. When they were young and free and full of fire.
At first, Archimagus Quan didn't understand the true nature of your abilities. He struggled to deduce why you could not make him younger as he originally intended. Eventually, he realized that your fond memories of him were preventing you from conceiving of him as anything but an elderly creator, and that the only way to achieve his goal would be to take them from you.
He had to give you ageism.
But you were all he had left in the world. No longer a mere mammoth, but a friend. Family. His only family. His grandson. He couldn't bear to lose you, so he renounced his quest for immortality.
Aww.
But I still lost my memories in the end.
He was afraid of leaving you alone in the world. Afraid that others would attempt to take advantage of you and your magics. So before he died, he decided to take your memories from you after all. To protect you. But despite his best efforts, something remained. Hang on a second. Something stronger and more powerful and more resilient than anything Archimagus Quan ever dared dream. You were never broken, Gigi. You were never abandoned. All he wanted was to set you free.
Free? Free to do what? To dance.
Whatever you like, Gigi, don't you see? That was his final gift to you. A new life, a story all your own.
This has all been very, very touching, but we're not getting any younger. Well, you aren't at this rate.
Wow.
We have suffered your meddling long enough. I had intended to use this trap to kill the worm, but since you are so perfectly positioned...
Giga Yeet. They should bring back the old naming scheme for magic.
Damn, dude, you trying to piss this dragon off? He's gonna be like, what the fuck?
It's fine. The world's not allowed to change, so that means that he's gonna fix it with his time powers.
Get.
We could just move, you know, or teleport, or literally do anything in this moment.
Okay, but how did his energy get regenerated?
Love.
Love!
Power of friendship.
Taimaga!
I am Vivi, grandson of Archmagus Quan and Gigi, son of Hildibrand. That's too much. Taimaga!
Hildibrand,
Stopaga? I don't know.
Halidor Max. Wow.
The world!
Temporal Maxima.
Just make up spells.
Oh, you don't. Wait, never mind. You don't know that.
I don't know what. What?
You don't know Zed World, though.
Oh. Say Zed World, and it just makes me think of that shitty old animation about bombing the world.
Nah. It's a JoJo reference. Everything's a JoJo reference.
It is a lot. Yeah, I've only watched the first two. I've never encountered stands yet. I
You're
don't want
lucky
to binge.
then. You've been spared.
I didn't want to binge the whole show in one go. It's exhausting. I usually rotate between seasons even if they're already out for different shows, so I watched Isaacin. Odd taxi. Oh no, she's old now. I guess she can go fuck herself.
Damn.
Man, you guys really just had nothing. You really just had to leave. Like, we weren't. There's no way we could have found you if you just didn't do this bullshit. Your default, your natural state is not being dressed.
Yeah, his natural state is being completely undressed. Oh dear.
Everyone's normal state is a mess. And the Dragoons really should have just left. I just been happy to be young again. They had to stir shit up.
Come now, Keith. You know how hard it is to not stir shit up.
Are we not supposed to think he's still alive? Because his eyes look fine.
Shut up, Keith.
I'm just
Let the
saying,
game have
if his eyes were just gone, and it was just a black orb, then it'd be like, oh no, that's bad. But without proper signifiers, I don't have this big hero of 6 feelings. Whoa! Oh, my clothes popped into place after the screen loaded.
Oh.
Mostly the scarf, but I've never seen that. I've never seen pop in on my character before.
It's like it's never happened. With the last of his strength, he turned back the hands of time. Not just for the pillars, but for us all. It made us all as we once were. As we were meant to be.
You're now level 40, hero.
Oh my god.
After all the gallivanting about, I get bugger all. What about my misspent youth? I was not meant to be this bloody old.
Ha ha ha! Such a fine day. Never have I squatted with such perfect form. I may well have reached my physical peak.
Jeez. Oh my god. It's disgusting.
What rot. Act your age, you daft sod, you look foolish.
You should be grateful. Yi saw what you had become and gave you a second chance.
Yeah, he could have returned you back to being an infant.
That might have been a win.
I mean, she was being a bit of a baby earlier, so...
That was our second chance to relive our glory days.
I don't think you ever had glory. I've never even heard of you.
What are you, some sort of Sard character?
It was all rather silly, though, wasn't it? Maybe Quarn had the right of it. Maybe it's not so bad growing old.
I was like a coward when I was young. Or I was a coward. But now that I'm old, I'm not afraid to say things like, I love you, Doris.
Oh, okay.
Gross.
Bombs dropped.
Ooh.
You're a blind, bloody fool, Gonspart.
I already forgot what I said.
Who are you again?
You see, the woman is emotional.
Oh, hey, he's dead. Or not dead. Not dead. Not dead.
Pretty confident that he'll never die.
He's undead at this point, isn't he? Technically speaking.
You can believe that if you want to.
I mean, he was buried in the Witch Yard.
I say, am I dead again?
Don't sound too happy about it.
Quite alive, Inspector. Along with everyone else, thanks to Gigi. The Grand Sirs are also in our custody.
Oh. Ha ha ha! That's my boy. Where is the little tyke anyway?
He's taking a dirt nap.
No.
What the fuck?
Gigi,
Wow.
Gigi embarked on a brand new adventure. He's no longer with us.
Company actually.
Oh my
News
God.
breakthrough is now active.
I see. If that's what he wanted, then I could not be happier for him. I am sure Archmagus Quan would feel the same way.
What do we do now, Inspector?
Is it not obvious, Nashu? The wide, wide world beckons to us, with the promise of mystery and wonder. We shall resume our never-ending quest for cases perplexing and profound, and perhaps one day we shall meet young Gigi again.
In hell!
Wow, he moved on from this pretty quickly.
The time of day changed from literally the brightest possible time of day to like midnight now. It's so dark.
I hate to admit it, but this whole mess got me thinking that maybe it wouldn't be so bad if I really did have a grandson.
Well, a bit late to love him. He's dead.
Mm-hmm. You did right by Gigi, Hildy. Your father and I can see that. We're proud of the man you've become.
And I am proud of you too, Mother, for finally coming to terms with the ephemeral nature of physical beauty and allowing yourself to age gracefully.
Well, you're gonna die right now.
Uh-huh.
Enjoy that final smile before
Yep,
your teeth get knocked out.
I saw the red eyes for like half a second.
Both of the guys are like, Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god!
Gracefully, was it?
The boss health bar appears.
The Dark Souls boss music starts.
I fear we may have had a failure to communicate.
Team Rocket's blasting
gosh,
off
you-
again. Uh-oh.
Spike? That's not the direction I expected.
It's just like a curveball.
Yes, it's like Super Dodgeball
T-Rex.
Advance.
And there he goes again. Wait for me, Inspector. Wait.
I think he's gonna be waiting there for a while. Oh, no.
Hark! What is that curious light I spy in the far eastern skies? And this oh so familiar scent which fills my nostrils. Do I smell a case? Worry not for me, my friends, for wherever the wronged want to succor, I, Hildibrand, shall be there till we meet again.
He's gone now.
Yeah, like I said, Team Rocket's blasted up again.
He's just owning it. I guess he is just unkillable. He's just lying there on the ground. Hildibrand just never even noticed him. Just plug an outlet into his face.
Wow, Keith.
His face is a plug.
I say, you do know that so long as the core remains intact, little Gigi is not actually dead?
Weirdly late to bring that up.
That's right. So dry your tears, boy. There's no need for all this moping about.
Why did we wait? Why did you guys wait this long?
He has fallen into a dormant state because he used up all of his aether. His core will gradually recharge as it draws upon the ambient aether, and in time he will awaken from his torpor. I shall tend to the child for now.
Heretics.
How does the hat stay on?
Glue.
As for these three, I should be glad to take them back to Ishgard in your stead.
He's just carrying all their weapons. How? What do you have attached to? Well, how are they magnetized to your back?
A most generous offer, my lord, but hardly necessary. After all, 'tis my duty to bring them to justice. Yes, it was my duty. After everything I said to that young Inquisitor, I can't go back to Ishgard. They'll toss me into jail and throw away the key if they don't kill me outright.
You're super fired.
So go to Idleshire and live in Hildy's gazebo. Someone ought to look after it while he's away, no?
After all, he's gone to a better place.
That doesn't sound all that bad, actually. Full glad am I to accept your offer. Yes,
my
I
fists
must
together.
go do things.
It has to be a wildly different expression for everyone.
Yep.
Yeah, mine looks more endearing. It's more like a, yeah.
I suppose there's nothing for it but to wait until he comes back down.
'Twas a most graceful strike, my love. You haven't lost your touch.
Should take about an expansion or two.
One, in fact.
And my character just
We
punches
did it,
his own
everybody.
knuckles over and over
Blood
again,
awaits.
which I guess is encouraging, in a way.
Ready myself for my announcer voice.
No, they don't. These don't have an announcer. That was last expansion. That was main game.
Oh, we're not done. I suppose there's nothing for it but to leave the Grand Sirs and to Lord Godbert, and for me to see to Inspector Hildibrand's gazebo. It's a whatever. I'd like to thank you for everything you've done. If you find yourself in Idleshire, come and see me. There are a few arrangements that I need to make. I can't imagine that it will take that long for me to settle in. Thank you, my friend. Until we meet again. Goodbye forever.
Goodbye.
I'm back,
Back to
Idleshire.
Idleshire. Boom, 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 boom. Ow.
Motorcycle.
I think this also had a mount action.
It
Yeah,
did.
this
It had
one-
like a
yeah.
projectile that
This
it
one
could
also.
spit.
Oh yeah, it like
The air projectile.
it would do, yeah, it would puff at people.
Yep.
That's also not here.
Maybe you need to target someone to do it?
I mean, the bar would have to show up.
True.
Looking back on the course I've run, it's hard to not to think of the man I was and feel ashamed.
Good.
Before I took on this case, I had only left the capital a handful of times. But the rubbish I believed, the facts I considered unassailable. Fury, take me, what a fool I was. If I hadn't met you and the inspector and Gigi, I would have never realized how much I had come to hate my job. Nor would I have discovered how much more satisfying it is to seek out the truth. The whole truth.
Nothing but the truth.
One might say that getting labeled a heretic and having to flee Ishgard was the best thing that could have happened to me. After all,
Yeah.
now I am free to start a new life here in Idleshire as a consulting inspector.
What? You didn't learn anything about inspecting in this process. We barely had a case.
But enough of that. There is someone I would like you to meet.
Hey!
He's so small.
Lord Godbert made some modifications, as you can see. His smaller size should allow him to absorb Aether more effectively over time. We thought that, if he were to travel with you and share in your grand adventures, that maybe it would hasten his reawakening. He's adorable.
In your inventory, he will lose his personality completely.
Thank you, my friend. I do hope our paths cross again someday. May the Fury bless you and keep you.
Yeah, bro, I'm here like every 10 minutes.
Yup.
I wonder if there's any equipment upgrades to buy since we're here.
Quest complete.
Looks like we just did the thing. Yeah, I probably have tombstones to look at. Oh, is it a credit sequence that I can't read? Cool.
God damn it.
Anyone
Hildibrand
read-
Manderville.
This font is unread. I guess it does say Manderville. It's unreadable.
It's giving names that I can't quite
Yeah, that's Seer.
see or something or other. Yep. Something Manderville. Something Manderville.
It's so unreadable.
The Great Sirs.
That was an S?
Uh-huh.
Doris?
Yeah. Oh, that's their name. Yeah, Doris, Orlin, and something or other. That one I have no idea. I don't know.
This font is so out of control.
GG.
Yeah, I literally used the Manderville logo for the quest chain, and even I couldn't read it to realize it said Manderville when I put it there. That red means
The
something
villain, I think?
interesting, I guess. I don't know.
Hildibrand will return.